Hi, so the first video in technology that I chose to use was Bloomz, Bloomz.net. This is a website that I use to communicate with all of my parents. I started it last year, was my first year to use it, and I kind of knew about this website because a lot of teachers in my school introduced this to me, and they really enjoyed it for several different reasons. So it is my main form of communication. There's lots of different things that you can do within the website. So right now I have it on my demo class because I didn't want to put up my other class because you can see all the conversations I've had with parents. But so this is kind of the interface that you'll see once you've created an account. And down here, if you do log in, down here you'll see that you can add a class or group. Just easy as that right there, and I'll be doing that in a few weeks for my new class. But it's almost kind of reminds me of Facebook a little bit. So you have a main feed right up here, and then as you scroll down, this will be all of your updates. You'll kind of see the members, the parents involved on your website. Parents can like and comment, and then you'll see how many parents and which parents viewed your announcements, which I thought was really handy, because if I have a message about an event coming up, I can see who has viewed it and who has not, and if they haven't viewed it, then I can choose that parent specifically to communicate in a different way in case they weren't able to see it on Bloom. So it's really helpful to see which parents are interacting. You can turn comments off if you'd like. If you don't want parents commenting on there, you can do that. Parents can also message each other, which is interesting. I had that turned off in my account, but it's kind of just up to you on what you feel most comfortable having the amount of interaction with your parents. So they can like it, they can comment on the announcements. This is just a simple announcement. Well, this is actually from a parent. So I didn't have that where parents could post. They would just message me directly through the website. But you can post pictures, you can post photo albums, you can basically post anything. I posted weekly newsletters here. I posted permission slips, so I said, hey, this is the permission slip you'll be looking for when it comes home, and parents really enjoyed that. Another thing that I liked, if you have parent volunteers of a field trip, things like that, you can even have parent-teacher conferences, which my school did a different way to do it, but if your school doesn't, this is an easy way to have parents sign up for specific slots. We have parent volunteers for field trips, and you can say how many you want, and as long as those sign up, then you're good to go. I also had party signups, and I had items that I may have needed for the party, and parents could individually sign up for which items that they volunteer to bring, which is awesome. So those signups area is really important. I also have the calendar view, so if we have specific things coming up, they can just look right on the calendar and be able to see those directly. We have the photo, so again, I said you could upload albums and documents, which is really handy. And then you could also see who is part of your class. And usually, a lot of my parents, they had siblings, so you could see who their siblings were and what class they were connected to. So this has really been something that has been easy for me to kind of be a one-way stop for everything that I need to communicate with parents. So it's really awesome. They have an access code. If you want your parents to sign up, you can just send home a slip with the access code, and it's really easy. They could do it just from a text message. They could download the app on their phones. So there's all different ways that parents can access it to whichever they prefer. So this is definitely something that you should look into. I absolutely love this website, and it's super easy to use.